He used algebra terms, and he is correct. Algebra terms, so it's correct. Yeah, that's it. I understood it. I understood it.
Clap my number. 4. So see that when you say clap, the sound will clap more than 4. Or 4 change.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That number. The number is rolling. It's no more than 3. No one can do that. You are 3, but you need quantity. He knows the symbol 3, but the child doesn't know the quantity 3. It's the fear. I'm afraid I was one of them. I was here for Janet in the look at I was sending the summer. It's all the customer.
That's so dangerous.
I was sending quantity. We have a toaster. Now, what crack us? Now, I'm counting. You know the surface. The surface for that song. You have it. If I take the lesson note, I know that. I can read, I'm counting 1, but I haven't heard the song before. How would I sing the song? How would I do that? So I've created the status for you quickly. Go and pay some good amount and get yourself up before I leave here. So class 3, class 2. I'm going to say that what I mentioned about you give me 3 less. So I'm teaching what? Give me 3 less. The number. The number is 7. The number is 8. What's up?
No, these people are suffering from this. This is you see the number. It's difficult. Yeah.
If you go to, I wasn't going to religious, I wish I had this show you. I want to show you the school. So that you know that I'm not like.
No, thank you. I have a question.
Okay.
There is a misconception about technology, using technology in the classroom. And it has to do with, whenever we say technology, all our minds goes to projector and the computer. So a teacher will say, I don't have a. So are there any technological tools that can be used directly or indirectly in the classroom to facilitate teaching and learning? If there is any, can we get some of such technological tools so that we can also implement or use them in our teaching and learning?
Currently on a global scale, this issue of technology and teachers thinking of projector and laptop with technology is happening everywhere in Africa. It's the main challenge confronting people. It's an infrastructure challenge. Teachers in Ghana is being praised across Africa that teachers are receiving laptops. It's a breakthrough. Teachers hate to hear it in Ghana, but if you go elsewhere in the world, it's not happening anywhere in Africa. So when the president goes to AU meetings, he carries the shoulder up. It's an achievement, but then there are things that need to improve. So what I will tackle it from in a way that actually cuts across the whole of Africa. When you go to Kenya, teachers are utilizing their platform. There are teachers who only have tablets, personal. Look, the way we can transform education in this country is the way teachers have been doing it from time to time. Teachers who uniform for their students, it's not their work. It doesn't mean they should do more of it. It doesn't mean they should do responsibility. It doesn't mean they should extend. Teachers are buying their own tablets. You go to some places, some teachers are able to afford their projectors. If you can do that, do it. Mark really has like, if you go to Mark's classroom, if you go to Mark's house and he's teaching, you will be surprised that he teaches in the Shina High School. We go, Mark goes to get trained with guys who teachers who are not to teach you technology. Mark is a teacher's teacher. He has all those things. When we meet now, he carries his projector, he carries a pull-up fan. Jesus, it's gone. He's a teacher in the churches. So as much as possible, where can we start from? We have smartphones. First, let's understand how our smartphones operate. Let's understand how do we download videos. How do you choose the right videos? How do you for even those resources? How do you use technology to teach? Which one are not today? So we will all want to use technology to teach, but when we want to use technology to teach, when we go online, the first thing you don't look for how do I use technology to teach? You don't look for that. You go and start looking for videos straight. That's the mistake you do. How do I use videos to teach? Is it not know how do you use animations to teach? You don't know how do you use audio to teach? Those are all things on the internet. So be sure, like I said, evaluate your goals. What do you want to teach? You want to teach dancing? It means you need a video. What type of video do I need? Do I need white men dancing in the video or black people? Which one will the children like more? So then you need to look at all this. It's okay, I need to download on my phone. The students are already watching this on their phone in their house. They are comfortable with it. So you cannot come and tell me that you have smartphone and students are not comfortable watching animations on your phone. Who told you that? Students are even happier to hear the teacher. Some of them, they just want to be like close to the teacher like this and be watching on their phone. That's intimacy. That's what they want. Whether male or female, they just want to be like, I'm going to teacher tonight, I'm showing you on the phone. So I am there. After some time, they know they already getting this teacher or watching a video on their phone. They are excited. The next moment, they already know that they are comfortable around the teacher. They can now focus on your instruction. So start with your mobile phones. If it gets spoiled in the process, and I didn't, I'm not saying before. I know a guy, I call him Don Francis. Don Francis went to Central Afghanistan. I don't know the place, the Central region. That guy, when that guy was, the school didn't have a library. He's a teacher. He tells his story, he takes pictures, what's happening in the classroom. Today they had class meeting. He teaches his class how to write minutes. He's a member of Jesus. So we have it right here and now. He teaches them how to write permission notes. The English is wrong here. If you didn't write the English when you run away, but you write it. They know the structure. They know where to write the address. They know who to address it to. They know that when they come to the classroom, you want to submit something. You don't go to the teacher, class teacher straight. You pass it to the class captain. If the class captain says the reason is not valuable, cancel. You go back. You can't ask the permission. He is instilling those values and attitudes in the learners. So you go to his class, they have a class meeting on Friday, they will have class meeting, they will draw budgets, they need this, that, they need this, they need that, they need that. How do they get it? Desta that is 3 cities. He will make the class share the distance cost among all the students. Everybody will pay. Fundraising, they will see they are doing fundraising. Then another person come out and say, let's create a list, a document that will put, so that we send to our parents for them to donate to the class. When you go and see Don Francis class, they have LED 42-inch. You know why? Somebody saw him posting these stories. And the person donated the television to his class. If you go to his school, all the teachers, I can say that they are genius. He has projector, he has LED television, he has cassette tapes. People from UK send him videos of how to teach lessons freely. So you need to be able to have that journey of telling your stories. Some people go to their village and that they don't even identify as a teacher. You're a teacher, but there's so many things that you won't win. Moto no ma maybe I moto teacher na talker. So tell the stories. And I don't need to answer the question. I start from the mobile phone. If you can't use your mobile phone, I can show you can't use the computer. I'm telling you. I mastered how to use my smartphone before I started looking into the computer. And the funny thing about it is that I knew how to use a computer long ago, right? From HS1 when I started using Microsoft Encounter, better than agenda. I always remember that because that's the first computer I interacted with, and in terms of laptop. When I left school and I came out to college, I went to take a course about history of computers. It's not funny. I already know how to use PowerPoint. I went to take history of computers. I need to understand how the computer works, from calculator level to watch level, how a computer generally works to the level of computers. So right now, if my laptop spoil, I won't go to when I go to the repair cannot tell me what's wrong. I won't let him touch it to open it. Because I don't understand how the thing came about. So if you want to interact with computers, don't go and say that what is the latest phone. Go and read about how phones came about. How did you move from this phone to that phone, to this phone, to this big phone, to the smartphone that we now have in your hand? If you understand how those genesis work, you will now understand the power of what you have in your hand. It's not called a smartphone for nothing. All the things that I have a smartphone can do. I've seen somebody control slides on a screen with their phone before. If my boss was here, Miracle was here, you will see him, he won't be coming to the laptop, he will be holding his phone. And what is on his phone will be controlling the laptop. And his laptop can control his phone. And it's all about understanding how computers work. So you go back to the roots. If you really want to be an IT person, you need to be a teacher who understands technology using the classroom. You need to go back to the basics. How did you remember that when you were using telephone and you needed a telephone line in your house? What concept? How did that develop into now wireless? Read it. Sometimes if you read it, you feel like it's just useful. What it does is that it helps you understand better what you have in your hand. So you hear Nigerians saying that you have a smartphone in your hand, you're always using it for call, you're always for money. Me, there was a point I didn't even have the phone at my when I got to GCS, excuse me to say January, February, my phone was stolen. It didn't stop me from communicating with him. He would call me and pick. He send me WhatsApp message, I will respond. All I had was my laptop. And when my laptop became indisposed, I actually got a phone. And all the things I couldn't do with my phone, I was doing with my I couldn't do with my laptop because it was not using. I was doing with my phone. So then when somebody says a phone is a computer, a laptop is a computer, a computer is a computer, we really agree, but we don't understand. So yes, start from what you have. A phone is enough to start being the impact you want to make. Thank you.
Finally, you established a relation of artificial intelligence.
Yes, yeah.
I thought you would throw more light on that.
Right. So for the basic one that I can do for now.
Before that, our teachers have smartphones. We have
Of course, yeah, what's
because I'm going to ask you to share with the next one of the AI tools. And then you realize that you don't need a textbook. Whether the government will supply textbooks or not, it is none of my business. They can keep the textbooks and I can do whatever they want to do with the textbook. Once I have that, I'm okay. Because the amount of information you will get using an AI tool, no textbook will give you that information. And that is what will make you different from other things. So that you see that there's someone at the road, I mean, the basic capital. But the amount of information your children have, they don't have it. It is because of the tool you have I don't know whether you are ready to work out you have just one of them. You don't have so much time to do that. What we'll do is that those of you who will be in. So show them where you do the thing. So let me show them where you do the thing. I hope you can see what I will not talk about how to log in. So discuss with us the genesis of
Evolution.
now, we agree that when we talk about evolution, we start talking about the Big Bang theory nonsense. That was isolation. But then, if we don't limit it, it can tell us a billion things, right? So I'm going to discuss with us the genesis. So I'm going to ask briefly, right, so that then it's able to summarize what it has to tell us. And let's see what it is. You see the speed which is that's the way I've been giving. Yes, you can read the start of because I said briefly, you see what it is. Right. So I'll show up for us to look at this. And let's see if it's really talking about evolution. Now this is slides maybe a topic we are not so much interested in. But anyone has an interesting topic about Ghana you want us to discuss? Okay, let's do a simple one, the basics. Let's discuss, let's give us a brief note about adjectives. Normally that's what we use in our class, adjectives or now. I mean those, and I said, I'm saying that. I'm not saying I'm not saying that.
So we are teachers, right? So instead of saying you should describe adjectives, I would ask you to write a lesson note on it. Write a lesson of adjectives.
Okay.
Which class?
See, grade or class. So which one will you accept?
For grade.
For Jesus, he said, for
You will show them from A later, from one personal information, the one bit higher, you can do that because you know your personal information. And then from two, that's what they're feeling. The training history. So the training then is to the first century teaching skills. Then the National Teaching Council will ask you about the training content, what you learned, and its technology in the classroom.
please, those up to the members, come here. No, you don't pay for it.
Then period. The period is the date. 28 April. The first century teaching skills. Then the period is today, today's date. The period is input today's date. Then we go to number 5, implementation institution. The institution that facilitated the training is Gset. I'm promoting from Gset education. I do remember I have some Gset trainings in my logbook, facilitated by a logo. I have that. Yeah, GSET, Global Society for Education Technology. Then the trainers, yeah, the content is technology in the classroom.
And also wait a moment. Wait a moment.
Please have the account of your okay. So the trainers or the facilitators say, right logo, seller, logo, seller, the direct is DZ REH. Logo, seller, direct. DZ REH. Logo seller, direct. After that, you submit to him, he will endorse it. Yes, please. One of these days, the director will come for our own use. So that's what we want to do. The PLCs that we do in our various schools will get it documented in this book. When I went to Accra, though I was a facilitator there myself, I loved it. I signed it and I called the school staff in addition. When I went to Achieve City Business School, I did see. Yes,
You see the action going on in future. If you are not our member, we will give you the support. This support. This kind of technical support is given to our members. If you have to come to your house, me, I don't know who to. Except the ladies.
and be a member of Gset for local to drive from Accra to MIASO, it's quite a journey. And for Mr. Apafi to move from the Florida to this place, because of the minimum use I pay, and it's free entry because of the invitation I gave them. Yeah, so that's it. If you are going to submit to them, they will sign and add his comment. They will sign and add his comment. And if you want to get leave a training, there are training posts at the back of that. Please listen to this. I have a video on the training posts. At the back of the booklet, there are training posts there. NT-00102 now because training posts. And if you want to know more about the CPD and NTC staffs, just go to YouTube, search for YSB Arena, and follow me as well. Then, any question you have about CPD and NTC staff, you can let me know. My number is if you go to Google, you will enter the name Mateus. You get a lot of my lesson notes out there. My number is there. Just call there, you read it out. After the result, they all the time. Please, we'll take a group picture before we go. We'll take a group picture before we go. And I'll submit, I'll add the pictures to the report to be submitted to the director. Because she asked for it.
We also have office on the status here. Don't go and be singing.
Closing the curtains, I would like to use this opportunity. Sorry.